So though did Perisic, Mandzukic!
Straight after the game, of course, it hurts. It hits you. It hit me. I think when I was on the coach on the way back to the hotel, it was like, we could have been there. Like we could actually been in the World Cup final. We could have got there. We could have been lifting that trophy. So.
Jesse Lingard, super strike.
World Cup was a crazy experience. I think it's one of the best experiences I've had. And after the first few games, it was kind of like everyone, took a step back and actually thought like, they can actually go on and win it. I think at first it was like kind of banter, like people saying like it's coming, like they were singing a song and stuff like that. I think after the Tunisia game, like we weren't even out of the group yet, so we knew we'd get a bit of banter about it. But when it started getting to the serious stuff like the quarters, and I think after the Colombia game, it kind of was like, right, these lads can actually do something. Like they've got the heart, they're willing to learn, they're young, they're fast, and they can score goals. So I think people actually believed then after that Colombia game that we can actually do it.
Trent, no. What are you saying, Trent? What are you saying? Coming on. It's coming. What is it? It's coming on. It's coming on.
I think the team that we had then, was like family, I guess. I think even the staff was all like family. We stuck together through the ups and downs. We prepared ourselves mentally for the up and coming tasks. Maybe, for example, if we played Colombia, we used to, have meetings about temperament, our own temperament, and which like the Colombians like to wind us up and stuff like tackles, for example. So we have meetings about temperament, staying in the zone, staying focused on the task, and winning the game. Because if you get a player sent off, it's pretty much game set and match. So it's little things like that you take away and you pick up. And I think we did everything very professionally. For me personally, it was played every game pretty much, scored a goal at the World Cup. So I'm always gonna, take that away with me and carry that away with me. But even to this day, I still think we could have, pushed it a little bit harder. Maybe it was the experience of, the Croatians in that game that, kind of caught us off guard a bit. And for us as a young team to get to the semi-final of the World Cup, who'd have thought it? But we was kind of like dark horses, in the background, working our way, to the final. So, we've seen videos of back home, England fans going crazy and stuff like that. So, I think we knew that the support that we was getting kind of spurred us on, to do more. And, people, were eventually believing that, it could actually happen and, we could win the World Cup. After the Panama game when I scored, it kind of, sank in like this is actually a big stage, and he's scoring on a big stage, and it's out there. And I think that's when it kind of sank in. Like the Tunisia game was a great feeling to win that game in the last minute 2-1, but even to then it didn't kind of sink in. It was strange. It was like, I think when you see in the families after the games and stuff like that, their moments to cherish. They come all the way to support you and things like that. I remember one time, I think it was against Sweden. My mum flew over for that game. That was the first game she come to, and I remember seeing her in the crowd and stuff like that, like nearly tearing up, like singing the national anthem, nearly tearing up and stuff like that. So it was like them moments where like your heart goes and that, like your family's all there, and you're singing the national anthem, full of pride, and you're emotionally like welling up and stuff like that. So things like that where you think back and you think that helped in that game. We beat Sweden that game, and then it was onto the semis. So throughout the whole tournament, it was only positive vibes from us. We did well, which was the main thing. That was our main aim.
What's the why in that?
Trent, what's 4 stand for?
Yeah.
Whoa, can I look?
Yeah.
Binho. Binho. Yeah.
Trying to get it now with no hesitation. Trying to get it now. I ain't got
I was laughing every day, even the staff were getting involved and stuff like that with the banter, so, we knew it was like an environment where we could like kind of express ourselves and be free, so, England made that environment, for us to be free and express ourselves at that time. I think no one could say anything about our performances. I think, we played well, we came out of the World Cup with our head held high, and, England fans and the whole country was proud of us, and that's what we wanted to do from the start.
Trying to get it now with no hesitation. Trying to get it now.